The Whiskey Brothers podcast is intended for an adult listening audience. If you find yourself easily offended, I guarantee this will do it.
They don't want no problems, nah.
From Houston, Texas, the Whiskey Brothers podcast starts now.
Welcome, everybody, to the Whiskey Brothers podcast. 995. That's Sam's phone. We can hear in the studio, but the rest, that lets you know he's here. The rest of us are also here. Jerry Wayne Longmire.
You're like an old lady in church with that shit. Right?
It would be a phone call.
Yeah, right.
Trey Tutson. Goodwill Loading running back a house for us. Adam Taylor is out of town. He's working on a big job. Some movie set or something important. We're coming to you. It's a Valentine's Day while we're recording this. It will not be by the time you are hearing this. Some live and in-studio guests. We have a brand new bottle of Jameson, courtesy of.
Okay.
I got this.
Well, you went through that hoe quick.
No.
Oh, no.
I'm back, baby.
What the fuck is going on here?
Fresh one
I think
over
Sam's
there.
had height for that bottle.
Will you adjust the camera on Jerry and Trey just a little bit so it's framed up better?
be
And we're going to raise a glass to you guys. Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day.
To y'all. Was it a good one? It's the end of the day. I assume that your Valentine's stuff is over or not. Trey lit up, so I assume you're okay. How was yours, Jerry? You're married?
Yeah, mine's good. It's the same. It's been 14 years.
Okay, yeah, just absolutely.
There's no surprises. It's
Just the usual regular
we
run of the
do
mill.
Some flowers, some candy, and
Smack her on the ass. Come to the podcast. Go home
I
and
do all that. No how.
Oh, you're so sweet. And you good?
I came here.
Damn. So I've been running around
Doing
just
All the Valentines.
giving.
to all like you got. I imagine you're like Santa on Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
You got to come in all their
They
chimneys.
should be happy. They be like,
Now you need to learn the song "Backdoor Santa."
you know,
That's what I just said.
That's
Come in all their chimneys.
coming all the chimneys.
Is that the backdoor?
All right. Anyway, yeah, just kind of running around doing some stuff. But what has never happened is I never had anybody give me anything.
It's not
never.
for us.
You know, man, sometimes I be thinking you're going to speak with your balls. I'm kidding. Damn.
Have you ever heard a woman say, I hate Valentine's Day?
Yeah, bitches that don't get shit. I think they're called Houston Fours. They
Damn, you found a long way to say one.
Yeah, right? So, yeah, anyway, so I kind of, I got, but nobody had ever got me anything. And this admirer, like a legit admirer, I don't know what happened to you in your first divorce, but I somehow got handsome during mine.
Yeah,
So,
same. I got much
like
better
women,
looking.
like,
Yeah.
something has happened.
Same dude, just a heads up. You got more confident.
No, I got more compliments.
Yeah, that's confidence. Your physicality hasn't changed.
So what'd they give you? The clap?
Well,
What?
No,
So what did you
man.
get? What did you get? You over here shuffling under the table.
she got me something sweet, something dope, something we all can enjoy that makes us better people.
Whoa,
Casamigos?
Casamigos. What? And
Uh-oh.
yeah, I appreciate that.
You know it's good when the label looks like a birth certificate.
Man, she sent that
It's from
to me.
Hawaii or Kenya? Where is it?
Sent that to me. Don't know who it is.
Wait, so you have no idea who this is? So this tape is solid, right? Like this is
Actually, that label looks like a fucking vaccine card.
just to be. Hang on, I want to be real clear. I want to make sure that this hasn't been broken. This could have all kinds of Bill Cosby stuff
no,
in it.
it has nothing in there. I mean, it might have some cream in there, but it's good. It's good.
that's clear, homie.
Look at Slate. No cream. No.
I don't think she would do that from
a.
afar. That wouldn't benefit her much. He's passed out somewhere, but now I got to go find him.
But yeah, man, she got me some of that, and
Wipe that
I
smile
bought
off
it,
your
and I
face.
Well, it's a smile before I realize I'm mixing liquor. This
okay.
violates every tenet of everything
Yeah.
I've ever learned in 20 years.
Well, you don't do well with tequila, bro.
Well, let's see. Mix it up. It
But
might-
this is
might
this
make
is a
them
well
nicer.
tequila.
That's true.
Fair enough.
This is good
Can you
stuff.
pour me up, buddy?
Yeah,
We have
yeah,
money
yeah.
now.
I got you. It's your bottle. I didn't
Okay.
sequester it. We are tiptoeing closer and closer to episode 1000. And as we do it, we might do something cool. We're gonna try and do.
Want some too?
We're gonna try and get to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube by episode 1,000. That's an insane number to do because we're way far away from that because we neglect YouTube. And we need to get there. So to do, I know, you smell it.
That shit is good, man.
To get there, I think we're going to have to do something wild on episode 1,000. And whatever we do.
Jay, let's fuck. No, I'm kidding. Go ahead.
All right, we're going to 1,001. There's an opening.
Number 2.
Oh, there's an opening, all right.
No, go ahead.
Secondly, let's make Slade watch.
It's
No one wants to watch that.
Clockwork
Slade,
Orange style.
don't worry. Slade, we'll keep our pants on somehow. We'll just
Stanley
raise them down a
Kubrick
little
it.
bit.
I don't think it's fair to file that under homophobia.
Dry hump, dry hump.
You know what I mean?
Dry
I
hump,
think
dry hump,
that's-
dry hump.
You can be anti-bestiality and walk
There's a
away
lot.
from that one.
That's so fucking funny.
Anti-natural disaster. I can be anti a lot of shit. That's
Jerry, just don't blow him. We need you around.
I ain't much of a giver.
it looks like the last thing he'd do at an Applebee's is get his dick sucked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna have to wait. The fryer's still
My
up.
fucking God.
It's the only thing Applebee's ain't.
I mean, if you don't mind your dick smelling like riblets,
Your dick smells like ribbons.
So what we may do on episode 1,000, our goal, we want to bring in a sponsor, and we need to talk to some folks. There's still time to do it. We're only on $9.95. We still got 5 other episodes before this 1,000th episode happens live. We're gonna do it probably live Friday, March 2nd or March, whatever the date that is.
4th.
4th.
March
I get.
yes.
We have a live show April 2nd.
Yes.
That's why I get them confused.
Okay.
We're gonna be at Duke's
In Humble, Texas.
in Humble, Texas. We're gonna be out there doing a full Whiskey Brothers show.
Hell yeah.
live
We've
stand
done
up.
one in a minute.
I know.
Good.
So you can join us out there, but all the episodes leading up to 1,000, which will happen a little bit before that, and the Ito finale and all this other stuff, we're trying to bring in some sponsors. So if we do this the way we think we're going to do it, we could give away some really cool shit, maybe $1,000. I don't know. It's, whatever.
We'll see you.
That's some cool
Here's
shit.
the deal. Just
I did say $1,000.
Can I join?
maybe we're gonna give away some shit. Maybe we're not. If you're watching this and you're not subscribed to us on YouTube, what the fuck you doing? Just do it
I
right
know.
now.
I
Do
know.
it anyway. Let's be at 500 by the time this shit gets off the air.
It'd be
We're gonna
fantastic.
give away a chance to do something different to Sam's hair.
Ooh.
Oh.
I know, we're just sitting here like that's not happening.
That's
like it's not its own
crazy.
weird halftime show.
He said something about a phone call a while ago. I was like, you couldn't answer it.
That's it. No.
I barely could get these headphones on.
Yeah.
No, Busta Crimes over here.
These headphones around the back of my head like some Guy Fieri sunglasses. They just
Man, yeah, this is giving me a lot of
the Wakanda waterfall.
Yeah, it's like it looks like a black woman's ass. Calling you.
My
what
God.
women are you fucking?
It's like
Why are they so hairy?
It's
No,
got
but
shape.
the bottom half, it's
You know
built
what I'm
exactly like the bottom half of a prom
it's
dress.
built like not his type.
Yeah, no.
You said like a black woman's ass. I was like, I'll take your word for it.
Yeah, right.
I'm pro. Hang on now. I'm pro ass. But to a point. There's
Okay,
a-
I need to know your limit
That's-
because we have been out.
No.
And we have seen
the-
me and you
the-
have seen nice asses. And
The
he goes, huh.
the ass he likes has one S.
Yeah, that's an accurate description. He likes that little teacup butt.
That
Um,
is hilarious.
Wait a second. No, I'll get into it. I'm not afraid to
Slade
have
likes
no,
a firm
I
ass.
want to know because when we out,
Uh-huh.
I see a nice ass.
Right.
Jerry, he sees a lot of nice ass.
Uh-huh.
No, I don't,
And-
baby.
Yeah, you
I
do.
fucking
You
don't.
already said you like them. Voluptuous is the word.
He's not saying you see more asses than he does. He's saying you see more
more
ass.
Oh,
like
yeah,
You like more ass.
You like
Oh, yeah,
more
yeah.
ass.
You,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Absolutely.
You would pick he would get a venti and you would get whatever
Trinity.
is past.
Yeah, he
Trinity.
like- you
Yeah.
like-
See,
Trinity
that shows the kind of ass he likes. He just compares it to Starbucks sizes.
That's
That shows exactly. That shows exactly the kind of ass that Slade's into.
Oh,
my ass needs
We're
to
all
be,
like-
my
we're all
ass
like-
needs to be measured in Cracker Barrel size.
We are Route 44 Sonic. We are big gulps.
okay, your girl's got a gift shop.
Super Gulp.
I'm with you.
No, his ass come with gravy.
And don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with the venti, but Slade, you'll take that tall and grande
Please
shit.
defend yourself. I gotta hear this.
What's
Elaborate.
what's
This
the
is
my friend?
what is there to
To the
defend?
nice size ass, gentlemen.
It's I drank mine to preload for
No,
this
you
ass
ain't on this
conversation.
one.
I
You
got
like-
you. I got
I wanna-
so
Holy
no
shit,
like
that's good.
Wow, it's
It
really
needs
good.
shape. I don't need to feel the bones. I'm not, you know what I mean? I think it was Kristen Key said like fucking a bag of coat hangers. That's not what I'm into. I don't need, you know what I mean? It's
A rail.
Unless they're them rubber coated ones.
you want. That's all I'm saying.
Put some
The coat hangers you'd hang a suit on. They got
Gotcha,
the
gotcha.
little,
Got a little foam.
the foam. They keep the shape, but they're not obnoxious. I just don't need anything that's gonna break my furniture.
Yeah. Don't
You know
bring
what I
them
mean?
Burlington Coat Factory.
Interesting.
coat
That's what
hangers.
I'm saying. Yeah, I'm
doing
not.
that.
We're not hanging a fur.
Okay, so even I'm not into the whole Atlanta thing. Like when you shake your hips, if you stop moving, the butt should stop moving. When it keeps doing that, that's where I'm like, okay, I'm
What's
not.
wrong
yo,
with you?
Right.
What's wrong?
No, there needs to be
Let's talk.
a little bit of jiggle,
Let's
but there
talk
needs to be some muscle underneath it.
Let's
like,
talk
a little
basic-
firmness when you.
You don't even
Yeah.
know a good earthquake except for the after effects, huh?
That see you because you're not gonna wake up for the actual earthquake. You waking up to see if she's still jiggling.
I wake
then-
up and
yeah,
see the rest of
yeah.
that still moving.
So maybe
All my
there's a-
favorite foods move after you set them down.
I don't.
That's,
Wait, what is that? Jello.
Jell-O?
salad? That's
anything
all.
that jiggles. Corned beef.
Well,
Oh,
Oh God damn! Get your Arby's eating that.
you slap a corned beef down
Hey,
too hard,
you
that's
ever
how they
invite
go,
us to a Thanksgiving? All of us say no.
No, we good.
Proxy no.
Have
You got my vote.
You ever got half a chub at some corned beef?
What?
Oh, canned ham eating
You
motherfucker.
fucking spammed ham. Like no. There's all your food sounds like
Yeah, yeah.
I like
You know,
good movement.
with the wobble.
Movement, yeah.
What
you gonna say,
I don't
Tony?
like cylindrical people.
Okay.
That's it. I need some. His hair, but also the top, the opposite of his hair.
That's very
So you like,
interesting.
But all much
want the
smaller
hips,
than
you want
his
the
hair
curve
right
there,
now.
but you-
Wait,
not
hold on,
not
let-
just
let-
like
let-
just some where there's stuff. There should be some stuff, but not like all the stuff.
So you like a nugget of ass?
Yes, I want a handful. I
No,
just
so
don't
yeah.
want to.
Tika.
I don't want to have to look for shit like I'm trying to find the other sock in the laundry.
But
You know what I mean?
Donald Trump's handful, not his.
See, I'm on the side where I'm like,
Trump's full. I want a Trump's full of ass.
Trump's full of ass.
I want a little tiny hand.
My handful is perfect. My handful is perfect. There's just a point where
I
don't.
can't imagine you holding anything that big. Are
It's
you kidding me?
I don't want an armful. I don't want to have when my hands reach around. If they're not able to get to stuff, then that's too much.
That's
Man.
just right.
I love
Because
it.
then they just end up on an open plane. My hands are lost. They're just out here in the
There's all sorts of
hypothetical.
places for them to go. So
doggy style, it should be touching my belly button.
there's a number of erogenous zones.
Hang on,
in
I'm
any
trying to do
female.
that.
And I don't want to be able to clap, but I do want to be able to like crack a pecan. You know what I mean? Like get some muscle in there. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I want an ass that can juice my drink. You talking about cracking pecans? Bitch, make me a kale tonic.
I always like big legs, like girls with the
You
big
just
strong
juiced a
thighs.
carrot. That's
Like your volleyball players, your soccer players. That
Right.
was my favorite back in high school.
That's
One of
fair.
them girls working squash or watermelon.
that's the perfect amount though. That's what I'm
Pow!
saying though. But from
Oh, bro,
when you
I went
reach,
to volleyball practice not because I cared about the sport.
No.
when you reach around, your hands can get to stuff. I'm not trying to.
Here's the thing. It's not.
I'm not trying. You ever watch the Tough Man contest when they got to carry that Atlas
Okay.
stone and they got to put it up on the?
Yeah.
That's when your hands can't touch on the other side. You're ineffective. I need.
Okay, but hang on. That's no. Okay,
You know, they all
we
pick it up
know,
and move it.
we all know you don't want that. But if your hands can touch on the other side and go right here, you still check out.
Okay. Yes.
You're acting like your threshold is way higher than it fucking is.
I ain't
no,
never
no.
seen you walking with anything big enough to fill your hands.
There's a Goldilocks zone.
He want a coffee cup full of ass. He want to be able to just. This is the ass.
You don't even like tall boy beers. I mean, you know what?
Every girl I've ever
Somebody
seen you
ain't
with,
seen it.
Slay.
every girl I've ever
listen.
seen you with can fit inside me.
Oh, that's hilarious.
I could literally eat this bitch with a
That's
knife and
true.
fork.
Okay, I do like.
Slade's
I-
looking at Britney Spears. Boy, she got fat.
That's
right? Right?
that's totally fair. I do err on the side of petite,
Yeah.
But
You
it's
love
about
Miley
but a
Cyrus.
shapely petite.
with the ass. It's about the roundness,
Right.
right? No one wants
Yes.
a wide, picket
Don't be-
fence ass.
Hey man, I watched the first Borat.
Okay, okay, but you don't. Yeah, that like. But it's all about it's all about round.
It's
and
the Fibonacci curve, baby.
it's
Oh
got-
yeah,
yeah.
1, 1, 2, 3, 5. I'm in.
It's got to be a
There's
girl
nothing worse than a big girl with a flat ass.
with a she got
Or
a
worse, flat chest. Oh, come on.
Yeah.
We've talked about
We
that.
talked
That's
about this.
that's
Yeah.
the
I
absolute
Feel bad
worst.
for those young ladies.
But how can you when you're large? hang on a
You
second.
got ripped off on the evolutionary.
But let's go back.
lotto. You
We've
took a
talked about
We
the
talked about
small chest, but the backside. I forget about what is it that makes the. You've been to the small town one-nighter shows.
Okay.
What makes the person built like this, like a rectangle till they get to the waist?
Yes, the
and
animal
then-
cracker box built.
But then instant down to the feet, like a tapering, like there's no ass or hips,
There's
or
no thighs.
like they had their midsection removed, like a hipsterectomy.
Hipsterectomy.
That sounds like you got a handlebar mustache installed. A hysterectomy sounds like it sounds like you got kombucha put in place in your heart.
Or a Dickie Snap shirt.
That's hilarious.
I don't know, but I see body types and I look at them and mine's not great, but I've seen body types and I look at them like you have sat down your entire life. There's no way you could be shaped like that unless you got to be a dispatcher.
That's what I'm getting at.
Are you
What-
a dispatcher at the police
what's-
department? Why do you never get up?
What is the move that makes
know what
you,
I'm talking
shaped
about?
like that?
No, I
Like,
know what that is.
how does none of your body
What-
have a muscle there?
I used to work in the school printing press when I was a teenager, like where they printed all the report cards.
Right.
And it was mostly ladies that all ran all the printing machines. And when you run a printing machine, you know what you do? You sit on a fucking stool. You don't do much else but switch out the paper.
Same ass
and
type?
all them ladies looked the same. Nothing going on up here, but everything trunk below was stout.
Wow.
See, I'm on this thing where it's like, look, I like all shapes of women, right?
Yeah.
The thing I fucking the
Not
thing
all
I hate-
shades, but all shades.
Everything left a gray.
Where were you on that?
The thing
Oh man,
hate
I was
to-
letting you have it.
The thing I hate to see most is like, yo,
Black women.
ladies,
No, please, goddamn, let him have it. I can't even fucking shit. You like somebody, right?
it's just
You need. I ain't gonna lie. In order for if
I ain't
anybody
gonna
see
say
any of
it,
this,
fuck
go ahead.
He gets so mad when you interrupt a story, but this
I'm
is their
sorry.
punchlines.
Go ahead. Yeah,
go for it. Go right ahead.
Go ahead.
all
I just
good.
gotta say, you gotta be
Yeah.
with the crispiest, blackest woman to get invited to any barbecue. It's so sad. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I had to.
It's one of those like when girls get big. What I don't like to see is when they give up. Like when you just like, yo, fucking, you're wearing the moo and this, that, and the other. It's like Lizzo is really big, but you know what I mean. That girl comes
She's
out
confident in
dressed
a
to the fucking nines.
motherfucker. I love
She
her
is
Still
confidence.
hot.
not
Remember
confident.
when Adele, because Adele's
She's not
lost weight
confident?
now.
No, Lizzo is a try hard fat ass. But
No,
we keep-
because
we
that
keep-
one
we keep-
video she posted crying because they trolled her on social media.
yes, because we sick of seeing your fat ass. But go ahead, finish.
But I'm just saying, it's like, yo, but up until then, it was like she was owning it. Like Adele, like when Adele
She owned
first
it.
hit, like she was a big girl.
I remember
Owned
when
it.
Adele
Like,
did that
it's
one.
fucking hot.
But when Adele did that one award show where she came out in like that sequin dress, this was years ago before she got thin, and bro, she looked like a planetarium. It was the most.
Call me motherfucking Carl Sagan.
It was.
I'm sorry. She was tops of my list at both weights. Like when she was heavy and now. She's still,
I think she is
they're-
a beautiful woman.
she's gorgeous.
Establishing my line. That's all.
Yeah,
That's,
we found it.
Now we found the line.
Slade don't go to the planetarium.
Okay, hang on. But wait. Adele now, is she still too big?
I don't know. I haven't really seen her since then.
Yeah,
I kind of checked out.
Fucking amazing.
You
It's
think-
weird. I know you as I know you as what I met you as. So I feel like there's probably hot women that I went to high school with that have totally let themselves go, and mentally
So
I still.
Caitlyn Jenner has no chance.
Oh well, yes, correct.
I don't know. That pussy's new.
That's,
But look,
If you
That's
know
not a-
what
that's
you
not a
bet
pretty
on
woman.
as.
like a virgin.
That's not a pretty woman. Like I'm like,
No.
if you introduced me to Caitlyn Jenner and you never told me that used to be Bruce Jenner, I'd still be like, nice to meet you,
Nice to
ma'am,
meet
and
you,
I'd
sir.
walk the fuck off.
she does
Yeah.
look like she would tell me where to park.
Or she would tell you get the fuck off her lawn. Like,
Either
she-
way.
she looks like that angry old white lady who calls
But
the
she
cops
is a
on you because your
Republican.
music too loud.
She looks like Trans Torino. See what I get off my lawn. That was the callback, Jerry. If you when you
off
look
my
up, when you
dick.
just look up and off, it looks like you're checking out on the punchline and you're leaving me to flounder.
Sorry,
in it
brother. I
myself.
was not. It just hit me away, and I was trying to get to the next place.
Can I say something
I
controversial?
just remembered we were supposed to be talking about the halftime show. Sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead, get to it, Jerry.
Not 11 minutes.
We'll talk about what Slade likes all day.
I didn't start there. This is clearly not my topic choice.
You tried to steer us out
I
of
did.
it.
I would never voluntarily lean into this.
Well, Mary J. Blige, yes or no?
No.
Ah, son. What? God, do you just hate things that look good and taste good? What is the fuck?
You tasted Mary J. Blige?
No, but I just assume.
That it tastes like chocolate?
No, I'm just
I
saying.
think it tastes like money. There's nothing funky on her.
For whatever
That
reason, I
one-
was thinking apples.
Apples. That's fair.
You want to elaborate?
No, I just think it's like some biblical driven in sort of
No,
deep down suppressed kind of shit.
I had
inside
like
me.
this, like.
And I met Patti LaBelle one time. She smelled like apples because she was diabetic.
Oh, so you think all black
All black women smell like apples.
misses smell like apples? That's hilarious.
No,
Shapely-
all black women who can sing
Shapely,
their ass off,
middle-aged
baby.
black women.
Oh, funny. You and Slade don't smell the same.
Okay, so halftime show. I thought that Mary J. Blige was like the odd person out. You know what I mean? I was like,
So for
you
the
got
sake,
four
hang on,
rappers.
for the sake of my own edification, I didn't see it. So
Oh,
Well,
God,
you
missed
performed
it.
beautifully.
what did
Yeah, you did. You lost yourself, actually.
You fucking killed it, Holmes.
Mom
You had
spaghetti.
one shot,
You
one
showed
opportunity.
up. You kneeled for Colin. It was
What?
beautiful.
Wasn't supposed to. Wasn't supposed to, and he did it
The
anyway.
NFL's backing up on that. They're backpedaling.
So wait a second. What who was the halftime show was who?
Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, Kendrick Lamar, Eminem, Mary J. Blige.
How did Kendrick Lamar get invited?
Because all of the
Because
artists
of
are
his
LA.
connection with
It was in L.A.
yeah, and his connection with and Dr. Dre.
No, actually, I figured it out when I was on the way here. All five of those artists, Dre produced all that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Okay.
he
50
produced all-
showed up hanging upside down.
and
It
he
was like a
produced that
bat.
beat too.
Okay.
But it was like you got an R&B singer with four rappers. Dre and Snoop come out first, and then they do their thing, which is always throwback to the heart. You know what I mean? And they kick it to Mary J. And you're like, yeah. So here's the odd girl, and she fucking destroys.
Yeah, dude.
She's been there before.
Fucking
She's a
yeah,
killer. But
she's
Snoop's-
also Mary
Snoop's
J.
Snoop's lip syncing was so off time that you were kind of like, okay, is everybody just lip syncing?
I
And then
assume
Mary
he-
J come out and rip that place apart.
I
And they're
assume
like,
he
"There's
showed
two."
up 3-second time delay.
Snoop was first. No, actually, Dre comes up of the thing, but Snoop's the first on the mic. Then Dre comes on with him, and then they go to Mary J, and she fucking kills. Just is a sprawl.
What did
out
she
on the
do?
Stage. So
Family
she did
Affair.
Family Affair, and then No More Drama. And then you're like, fuck, there's two more artists. Ain't nobody gonna top Mary J. And they cut to Kendrick. And in the first 15 seconds, you were like, was Mary J even here?
Yeah. Also, Kendrick showed up with a bunch of black dudes with hair like Eminem.
So-
that was a weird.
Yeah!
visual. What
It
the
was a-
fuck was that all
But
about?
remember when Eminem did the Real Slim Shady video? He had all guys with the fucking thing. So it was like he did the Real Slim Shady video.
Homage to
Yeah.
that.
Well, actually, it wasn't an homage to that. It was an homage to Meteor Man. You ever seen a Meteor
Uh-uh.
Man? All the villains in Meteor Man. It's a Robin Townsend
Yeah.
movie. They all have blonde hair.
Oh fuck! I have.
They're villains.
Yes,
Yeah.
I have.
Hey.
seen
And that came out before
What do you mean? Came out before what?
Eminem's
Yeah,
album.
way
right?
Oh
before.
yeah. Wait.
And it's black.
But they built,
I'm
they
just
built
saying,
this.
no, with Kendrick. I'm just saying.
I-
Yeah,
I haven't
yeah,
seen
yeah,
that.
That's my
yeah,
point.
yeah,
Sorry.
yeah.
Go ahead.
That's why he had all the medals.
That's
and
why
shit.
they
He
had
went
all the
with
shit that was on.
Gaddafi look.
Yeah. Go
They
ahead.
I'm like,
built
it's
this
February.
stage that looked like project houses, and everybody's
That
on
was
those
cool
and
as
doing
shit. I
all
thought
this,
that
whatever.
stage was badass.
But Kendrick being Kendrick, while he's performing, never touched the stage. They cut down to the field, and Kendrick just goes the fuck off like he does because he's fucking amazing. And then
And they were like in
Eminem-
cardboard boxes or something.
was that, yeah, they were all cardboard boxes and shit, and then they fucking
Right.
took them all away. But Eminem, pure balls, goes, "I'm gonna follow Kendrick." All right, 50-year-olds.
He fucking
then-
did it though.
But
Dude.
he did lose yourself. I'm like, bro, come on, give me something else.
This whole thing was a throwback show, though. What's he going? What was that? What's the one song? What's the one that's just like nonstop off that?
Oh,
I'm
Rap
not
God.
afraid.
Yes,
Oh,
Rap
See,
my
I
God.
God.
originally in
If
the
he would've
commercial,
done Rap
I
God at
thought
the Super Bowl.
That's how you
shitting
follow
me?
Kendrick. You
Yeah,
do Rap God.
in the like trailer for it, he was doing Rap God, and so we all thought he was going to show up and do that.
If he would have done Rap God,
I don't even know if he
you're
does
right.
that
That's
in
how
real
you
live
follow-
shows.
Oh yeah, he does.
Does he?
Yeah.
That's how you follow Kendrick. Is like, hey man, I know you're the new hot thing, but I'm still me.
Well, he helped bring us. You know what I want to know is like how the fuck Ice Cube felt sitting on his couch watching that shit.
Okay, so this
Right?
is
'Cause
like
he's looking at Dre like I wrote all your best shit, motherfucker.
no, actually, what if you notice, every time Dre did an album, like remember with the Chronic and everything, he always had Snoop, and then Aftermath he had Eminem. I think they were all writing his shit. Like Dre's never come out by himself, so I think he brought his guys. But I think the reason Cube wasn't there is because Dre didn't produce Cube's shit. So Dre was like, "Nah, no one else, no other producers getting a check."
What?
Because the Super Bowl being in L.A.
Oh, I got you.
If you take Mary J out and you take Eminem out, what you should do, you should put in Ice-T and Ice Cube, and you have the history of L.A. hip hop from Ice-T to Kendrick, and that is an L.A. fucking
Even if you
Super
can't
Bowl
get
show.
Ice-T, throw the game in there, something. But
no, Ice-T was like. That was like what 81.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When 6 a.m, police at my door like that.
yeah, but
that's
you
one
heard
of
him
the
do that
ridiculous-
recently.
Huh?
You heard him do that recently.
Hey, lip
No,
sync
but
it.
somebody was
Lip
playing
sync
it when he was
motherfucker.
kicking a door in on Law and Order or whatever.
I'm just saying, it's like if you went
I don't know if Ice
Ice-T,
got it anymore.
if you went Ice-T and then Dre followed him, Snoop followed him, Dre followed him, Cube followed him, Snoop followed him, and then Kendrick closed. That's a direct fucking timeline. That is
But that's
history.
not-
You know what
all
would
I know is Ice Cube got booked to headline the NASCAR halftime show the same month.
Yeah, but they trying to make up for
Somebody said
Bubba
that was
Douglas
good.
or some shit.
If that
That's
is not
a,
corporate for I
that's-
runs with black folks.
That's an apology
Right.
tour if I ever saw one. That's a. Why didn't they? Just,
I got black friends.
Why didn't they just bring? Who are they all around? Where are Yella and MC Ren? They should. I'd have watched an NWA
Is
halftime
MC
show.
Ren still alive? What
I don't know
happened?
MC
who's-
Ren is still alive. I think Easy's
Easy's
the only
not.
one's dead.
Yeah.
So-
yeah.
But man, that's a just hologram easy and give me NWA.
Boy, that's
so you
a
didn't
messy
watch
hologram.
it. You didn't watch it. So the
Did they
motherfucker
hologram somebody?
Dre comes out and does California Love, does his verse, everything stops, and we're like, hologram Tupac, hologram Tupac.
Nothing.
They go to something else.
It was
And then at some point, after Mary J gets done, fucking Dre sits down on the piano and starts playing what? I Ain't Mad at You. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun, dun-dun. And we're like, hologram Tupac, and then he just goes dun, 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 and goes in and forgot it's
I don't know
still
if y'all
DRE.
noticed
And
or
I was
not.
like, you fucker,
And then
you
3 minutes
fucker.
later, it's upside down 50 Cent.
Where's hologram Tupac in a storage unit in Van Nuys?
Which is over Tupac.
That's possible.
Who?
No.
But those of us who
Oh,
are
yeah.
those of
Tupac.
us who are around when Tupac was Tupac,
I ain't over
aren't
understand.
over it. That's
I
some young
understand.
generation. I'm over Elvis, but
I'm
that's
over Biggie.
What the hell? What is wrong with
That's
y'all? I
fine.
ain't
He's-
over none of them.
I had a conversation with my cousin.
I ain't over David Bowie.
Nipsey Hussle over Tupac.
okay. Y'all should
He did
know.
more for his community and his body of work.
First of all, Tupac
Better.
was born in Harlem. L.A. wasn't his community. He just
Fair
moved there and
enough.
was like, I like this shit.
Fair enough.
So why he got to do shit for you?
Well, I'll say this: if Nipsey was alive, wouldn't even done no Tupac shit. They would have just had Nipsey up there.
And they had Anderson .Paak on drums.
But that's
like,
not
they
the
brought
way
another
that.
artist. They brought in
But
50.
that's not the way that Jay-Z designed the whole show. So
Jay-Z-
Jay's the one that behind
Jay-Z
us.
didn't design a motherfucker.
So you got to read more, brother. How you have this hair and don't know this? But anyway, remember. So you remember when everybody was giving Jay
when they
all
brought
that
him as a
backlash?
Negro ambassador because
when
he
he
was fucking
went,
DJing?
that was one of the things that he was in on a part of is setting up these halftime shows, and this is the first one, and it was dedicated to. It was really an homage to Dre, but Dre like all of these artists that he produced, and it was Jay's selection to pick everybody that we saw. So yeah, it was a lot of people that we felt like the game probably obviously should have been up there. I can't think of who else,
Cube?
but Cube obviously, but that wasn't the setup, and it was one to touch sort of the lineup that they picked kind of was dope with the impact that they picked with
I
Eminem
liked 50
and
showing
Kendrick
up. He
and
sounded good.
blah, blah, blah.
So here's the thing. So 50 shows up. He's hanging upside down.
I don't know what the upside down thing was. What's
That's
that?
Well,
that's
okay.
all.
You
That's
know.
to
No,
the
no, no.
that's the reference to the video. In the club, he's upside down.
Oh, I never saw the
And
video.
And
I like the
also,
song, but I
he
never
was
saw the video.
he was sitting there holding on to that thing, knowing he was going to be there. He let go, just dropped down, and you hear the crowd go, "What the fuck, 50's here?"
That's funny.
But when he came down upside down, it looked like he was fat as fuck.
Oh yeah.
And then he flipped over, and you realize all that shit doesn't go down. He just bulked the fuck up. His arms
Yeah,
were
he
as
looked-
big as the rocks.
Yeah.
Like the dude's
He
fucking
looks like he's been
massive.
powerlifting, like straight.
Yeah,
Mark Stewart
like
chopping
powerlifting.
wood.
Some woman broke his heart, and he
Well, he's
just
been down
fucking
in
started
Houston.
drinking. Yeah, that'll happen.
He's dating this young chick. She's
How
like
long before you
25.
upside down?
How long can I be upside? How long before I'm upside down?
Number love. Happy Valentine's Day. What? I'm gonna do another shot. You doing?
So hang on, you. How much time we got left?
Well, go ahead.
You had a question earlier about who now that they're letting rappers in, and they're starting to. We're over the Janet Jackson titty thing. We're not getting Paul McCartney.
Are we
year.
over her titty?
I'm not. I wish I was.
Over is a strong word.
But what artist has not done the Super Bowl that you think should, that you would love to see? And you know how they always do the cameos or whatever.
Oh, what
Like who should
mashup?
come out?
Like
You know what I
who
mean?
plus who?
Or just on this period. For me, I think like, all right, look, you're starting to get into some shit. How come Metallica hasn't done it?
I would watch Metallica play. That they deserve to play the halftime. They have earned the right to play the halftime.
40
show.
fucking years.
If the Chili Peppers did it, Metallica should do it.
I think they've earned the right to play the NASCAR halftime.
Well, hang on. If it's a foreign exchange student.
No, okay.
You have
hang on.
Ice Cube and NASCAR. We're gonna send Metallica over.
Look, when Metallica
Actually,
was,
George Strait is who would send over.
when
That would be
Metallica
the-
was younger, NASCAR. Metallica wears Hawaiian print shirts and cargo shorts now. They should be in the Super Bowl.
That's fair. Would you not watch George Strait and Garth Brooks at the same time?
No.
No, but I watched George.
See, no, the cameos are always they twist the genres. Like Britney Spears was out with Aerosmith. Like I would
if
love.
Garth Brooks shows up with Tyler Childers or Sturgill Simpson.
There you go.
You know.
Okay.
I'd watch George Strait and Drake.
There you go.
Because that's the.
I would love to
probably
watch.
would.
I would love to watch Garth Brooks if The Weeknd came out and did Thunder Rolls.
There
with him,
you
you know what I mean?
go.
Like, I would love
I
to
want
watch
David
that.
Bowie and Kanye.
Well, one's dead, and the other
I
one's
know,
soon to be.
but fuck. You said if I could have anybody, I want David
all right,
Bowie and
that's
Kanye.
right.
Now,
That's
here's the thing.
strong.
I want Modern Love with Kanye on the background on that.
Here's what I was gonna say.
Because he'd put a drum line in that.
Not
bitch.
China Girl, because Kanye would say something that we couldn't forget.
Of
but
course. That's
Metallica should do it, and then at some point it will be at the Super Bowls in San Francisco because that's where we're from, right? They should do one song off of Kill 'Em All, and Kirk Hammett should take off the guitar, and Dave Mustaine should come out and play with them again, and they should bury that hatchet
Or
okay.
at the Super Bowl.
or we just
That-
do
Tell
an
me
album
that.
that
Tell me
already
Tell me
exists.
that.
That's real. I'd do that.
Or an album that already exists.
As half of America went. Who's Dave Mustaine? Go ahead.
Jay-Z and Linkin
I
Park.
was about to just say that.
Just
Jay-Z
do
and Linkin
just that.
Park.
Just do
Chester's
that
dead.
live.
Bro.
Fuck
Chester's
it. Just
dead.
do that album live for
The
the
singer from
halftime
Linkin
show.
Park's dead.
Dude, yeah, but
We
if
don't.
you
We don't need him.
You don't. You don't. You let somebody come in and sing Chester
Bruno.
Benningfield's part.
Another opportunity for them holograms you like so much.
Dude, lace
Little
it
skinny
up.
white guy holograms
I would love to
gotta
watch
be
something
cheap.
like that.
Way cheaper.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking just part Chris Cornell, part this. We'll fucking slab it together.
So he was. I didn't.
Chris Cornell. That's who I'd bring back for.
I seen that motherfucker at BuzzFest.
I
I'll
would
never
bring back-
forget. He walked out of his trailer 2 seconds before he was on stage, and he just looked like a total piece of shit, hair in his fucking face, and went up there and killed it. And I was like, all right,
Chris Cornell, Michael Jackson
fuck yes.
Are those the two artists you would bring back?
together.
Yeah.
It's the two pedophiles.
For the
we
halftime
bring-
show.
okay.
Together. Wait, Chris Cornell never. No.
No. I thought you were talking about like because I was like, let's shift this. If you could bring two artists back to life, I know Prince is one.
Yeah, I'm Bowie and Prince.
Bowie and Prince. Well, I mean, you know, immediately I go Lemmy. Lemmy and
I'd bring back Prince twice. That's how big of a Prince fan I am.
Go Daggy.
1980s Prince, 1990s Prince. Go.
Yeah, absolutely. That's
I'd bring
and
back,
early 2000s Prince.
Yeah,
Weird.
let's go play basketball. I heard
I'd
you
bring
good.
back Lemmy in his 70s, but if you let me bring somebody back in their prime, I would just go give me a Little Richard. I just want to see. I would love to see a 20-something-year-old Little Richard just fucking slam.
Oh, in church.
Problem is, old little Richard was so terrible.
No, it's funny though. Yeah, it's funny.
I'm just like, yeah, old Little Richard was fucking whatever.
That's
But-
something you would have loved to see live though. Little Richard live.
Okay, the two
With
great,
Metallica.
fuck yeah. Oh my
Just
god.
so he could tell Metallica,
Are you
I
sure?
invented all this shit. Just so he can do that.
Control it
In
faster.
the middle of it.
Yes. the two live shows the three live shows that I wish I could see the most. One would be the Ramones because I just felt like
because you have on the shirt.
Yeah, well, but I thought it would be the most fun show ever.
Yeah.
I've heard stories that they were great. But if I could go back to the 50s, like before he was famous, like a Mississippi juke joint with fucking 6-foot ceilings, with no AC, that hot, sweaty shit, and see Little Richard's wail on that piano with like fucking 50 people shoulder to shoulder. Like when rock and roll first started, it was still underground.
Yeah.
If you could see Little Richard in that room, I would love to see like what that shit looked like. People just dance until they fucking passed out.
So
on the
everything
floor.
you just described, I thought you were gonna say James Brown, because that's who I would have wanted to see was James Brown, first black man to own a private jet.
Well,
Anyway.
I've seen him live multiple times.
Old as fuck when he looked like a goddamn suited fly.
Hey, guess what? Guess what?
You ain't seen
the moves were still great.
Man, when he looked like a damn shiny Thundercat.
James was doing big arenas for the
Settle down, Petro.
He did. The porcelain doll.
Yeah.
James was doing those bigger arenas. Like something about Little Richard at that piano. Because when you see it, okay, look. If you walk into a room to a concert and you see an empty piano on stage, you are not expecting what the fuck that guy did. You know what I mean?
Long
You're
Tall
expecting somebody to sit there and
Sally
croon
by
at
Little
you.
Richard is one of the greatest songs in rock and roll history.
Yes.
Do you know why he
one
did
of
it
the
the way
most
he did
important
it?
ones. Yes,
Oh,
I
you
do.
know that. You know that story. I
And
think you brought the
heebie-jeebies.
story.
I know why he did
Heebie-jeebies
Tutti
about
Frutti
it.
the way he did it too.
Yeah, Tutti Frutti, nice booty. Yeah.
And then he got old and decided homosexuals was bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been wrong.
But we know who Rudy was.
I watch him.
He wins at the end.
Any other one I'd kill to see Zeppelin live.
Zeppelin, but with everybody. Like all four of them.
It's my fantasy, yes.
Yes.
So absolutely.
Yeah, nobody's son on drums.
No, fuck that.
And Queen in their prime would have been, but we could talk about this all day.
We could.
I'd have watched a Freddie Mercury halftime show.
Just Freddie
We could,
Mercury.
but Will's been signaling us frantically for about 10 minutes now.
No. We're exactly where we should be.
Yeah, 4 go.
Okay.
We're gonna.
I'm sorry. I misunderstood your signaling.
But he's actually right. We do need to lace this one up. Called 995 a wrap. We have only 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We got 5-ish, 6-ish
God damn,
episodes
Heartthrob
before.
said 50 Cent showed up looking like James Harden.
That's so
Damn.
funny.
God damn.
Like I said, 50 was the only person that proved that all black doesn't make everybody look thin. Because when he had that shit on, you like, nigga, you still look big as fuck.
Can we just call him Dollar now?
Yeah,
We're doing 75 cents.
Yeah.
We're doing episode 1000 live.
Call him, I'm gonna need my change back.
I think we changed his name to Inflation.
Inflation.
That's really good, Jerry.
That might be the episode title. That late.
Inflation.
You can join us. Make sure you are subscribed to our YouTube channel. It's very simple. Go to the Whiskey
I
Brothers.
have to say that right because people keep saying I say it wrong when I do the out route. I say subscribe, and they say it's to country. So it's subscribe.
Put the B in there, but it's we know what you mean.
Yeah, yeah.
Sus, bitch.
Yeah.
That's whatever makes you happy. Hit the button that follows us. It's the only way. If you're not following us, you're not going to win shit, and it could be everything from $1,000 to a thing that you want. You could be on the podcast. We're coming up with ideas. Ring in. You want to sponsor it? Join us. Give us a message. We're on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all the cool places. TikTok, too. Really good place to follow everybody. Jerry Wayne is killing it. Trey is also doing well. There's going to be some Whiskey Brothers stuff on there soon.
There's new stuff on there now. Go look.
There's new stuff right now.
Go look. Click the link. Follow along. 996 coming up soon. Thanks for hanging out. We'll see you soon.
They don't want no problem. Nah.
Music provided by
Scarface.
Thank you for listening to yet another excellent episode of the Whiskey Brothers Podcast, the world's funniest podcast ever. The Whiskey Brothers Podcast was made in America by Americans, mostly in and around the Houston area. All content copyright the Whiskey Brothers. This concludes our broadcast day. Goodbye.